Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway in Atlanta. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Met and stopped by Alex Highsmith. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Finds a man right side. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 13 on that play. And the Falcons will have a first.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They go play action. Here's Penix. He's got London left side. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Robinson on the inside give. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 now. Got a man, it's London. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Play action, here's Penix. He throws a bullet to the... They connect on the deep shot. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Offense up to the line fast. This is Harris on 2nd down. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Working quickly here. Third down run with Harris. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's Harris. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
Okay, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Okay, you'll often hear me talk about setting an edge, setting an edge. Well, think of it this way as well, especially with a bootleg. You want to be like the jaws of a defense. You want to just keep him inside. Get those jaws a-closing, and there's no escape valve for the QB then.
And they get this down to the 28.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that. You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Now a timeout called just as the play clock was down to 2. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Trying for it with Penix. Chased out to his right. He connects downfield on 4. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Now about 19 yards on fourth down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure of the drive's right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score. Throwing from the pistol, Penix. Into the hands of Pitts. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out and gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
It's a gain of 2, and now they have third and goal at the 3. Penix working from the gun. He's got it! And in for the Atlanta touchdown! To rock this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. From his own end zone, here we go. And he's going to wind up out of bounds right where the former touchback used to be, along the 25-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he'll get it up to the 27. Offense in the hurry up here. Wilson now off the play action. Buying some time right. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Throwing on third, Wilson. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on fourth. They're going to go. It's Wilson. He completes it in traffic. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Oh, I love fourth downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
He's got to gain a 6 there. David Onyemata there for the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Second down here, another give to Harris. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Offense up to the line fast. Wilson on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Working quickly here. First down throw from Wilson. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Ross off the play fake. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Wilson to throw again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And 2:01 on the clock. This is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. On fourth down, Wilson. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Falcons get the football on the first turnover of the contest. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They've got first down from the 31. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Trying again, following the sack. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Penix here from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they come away with some points on that series.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First down, here's Russ. Gets everything he has under this throw. That's complete inside the 35. There it is, touchdown Pittsburgh. The Steelers chop some of the lead off before the half. George Pickens the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the shotgun, Penix. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the... He's got it deep downfield. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 29. It is Cup, left side. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Falcons get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Penix now. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Atlanta. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these 2 building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one. More than likely for more games to come.
And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
To throw again on 2nd and 10. Wilson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Russ now from the gun. trying for the deep ball. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Russ is cooking again. He's trying another one deep. Big gain downfield. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And his pass is going to fall incomplete.
I hate those situations, Kate, as a QB. I'm looking for an open passing lane, and I can't find one anywhere. He thought he had one available. Defense did a better job of knocking it away.
To the right side and reeled in by London. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
On 1st down, here's Penix. The screen pass falls incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, we really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
2nd and 10, Penix to throw. That one's complete to London. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. And again, it's Penix. He's trying to push the field. This is caught inside the 15. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons go up by 19. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Wilson now from the gun. It's caught. That's Mike Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Steelers' 1st down.
Wilson now, 1st and 10. Completed here to Pickens. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Caught by Freiermuth. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. this offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Warren here from the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
To borrow from my buddies in the game of golf, this may be the time where you're playing for par. Forget about birdies and forget about that touchdown. Now it's about recouping some of this lost yardage and feeling good about yourself and making sure, at a minimum, you get 3 on the board.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Here's Wilson. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Falcons get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. It's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs, against the better defenses in this league.
Penix working from the gun. Got him, man. It's London. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Penix here from the gun. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
That's brought in by Mooney. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
A give left side. Here's Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Play action. Here's Penix. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They're now set for 1st and 10. They'll run it with Bijan. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They go play action. Here's Penix. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers finally see the return stopped. They're going to take over following the interception at the 45-yard line. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Trying to push it deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Throwing again is Russ. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it inside the 10. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The Steelers calling their first timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Here's Wilson to the air. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a quarterback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
3rd and goal, Wilson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut my losses and avoid such a negative play.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
This is Robinson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound a defense. If you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. Well, we know they had high hopes when they entered the stadium earlier today, Brock. We saw it, but it can be so tough to win on the road. And there's some dejected faces now as they leave this football field.
Oh, and that flight home, it's going to be a long one, a silent one, as they ruminate on the outcome of this game. You never like taking one on the chin, even on the road. And heading home just gives them all extra time to think about what went wrong, but more importantly, how to fix it.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.